not even gonna lie, I've had this stuff for months and I have just been too lazy to do this. So we're gonna change the color of my KitchenAid today. I'm scared I'm gonna put up. But hey, I mean, if I do, I'll hide it in a cabinet somewhere. This one is honestly older than dirt. I think this is, I don't know. My mom had this like way before I got it. So what you're gonna wanna do, you're gonna wanna take off all these little extra attached, like this is the part where you put like pasta makers and slicer and things like that on here. So just take these little things off because you don't wanna spray paint the KitchenAid stuff, like the stuff that's got the names in it. I am gonna have the instructions and the blog that I got all these steps off from listed in the description below. What you'll need is like spray paint, clear glossy enamel spray paint, painter's tape, but the girl in the article was very specific about how she wanted you to get frog tape. We're gonna use that to cover up parts that we can't take off with a screwdriver, like this part right here. We can't get spray paint all over this, so we're gonna have to do that. Before we can do that or anything, this thing has to be cleaned. No matter if your thing is clean or dirty. So we're gonna go ahead and get to wash this. So now that we've moved back over here, the KitchenAid mixer. Okay, so we're gonna tape up these little, all the silver parts and all the screws and things like that that we don't want spray paint getting on. You're going to cover it with frog tape. And then we're gonna use like some type of razor or something like that afterwards and cut around any edges where we need to like have the tape not on there. You'll see. I'm part way, I literally only have 2 more things to tape on the stand. Because if you see, I got all of this done, this down here. This was so difficult to tape. Like, I don't know why this woman was so gung-ho about this tape. It f***ing sucks. Now, I am using this on a metal object. I'm assuming that this is just made for walls. So that could be the reason why it's not working. The next step is we are going to take a 120 grain sandpaper and we are going to sand this down. And what you're wanting to do, you're not wanting to take like the paint off, you just want to get the gloss off. Now that everything is sanded down, what we're gonna do is take a wet cloth. I just grabbed a Clorox wipe. I didn't mention that it had to be any particular type of wet cloth. And we need to wipe down the entire machine. I mentioned in an earlier clip that some of the tape and stuff like wasn't sticking very well. If you're gonna wash the KitchenAid, I would suggest washing the KitchenAid regardless, but the main point is to get any residual stuff that had been left over from like mixing and things like that. Now we're gonna do the second coat because it's been 45 minutes. Second coat is done. We are gonna put this on. I do suggest before doing this, if you're doing this outside like I am, make sure there's no leaves or little buggies that have crawled on there, because if you put this over them, they're not going anywhere. It's gonna stay there. So, you guys, I am so proud of my KitchenAid. I haven't even taken the tape off. I haven't even removed the tape yet, and it already looks so good. So, here it is. Now it does look, I'm noticing like looking in the camera that it looks a lot bluer in the camera. If you've ever seen a Tiffany's box, that's the color that this is. But it looks so good. So now I am just going to remove the tape and add you know, all of its little things back on. So yeah. And because I know I am not special enough, I went and got some of the spray paint, put it in a little cup, and I'm just gonna use a little brush and touch up any places that I missed. Alright you guys, so we've got the KitchenAid done. I fixed any touch-ups around the edges and stuff that I needed, so we are all finished. It looks very good.